Good afternoon, love bugs. I am back with part 2 of this video that I've been wanting to reveal to you guys. The last video I revealed my smaller purchases, you know, in terms of the glasses and my key pouch and my Louis Vuitton zippy compact wallet. So this video would just be about bags. I haven't purchased that many, but you know, I feel like it's enough to talk about and I feel like it deserves its own video. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead into the next purchase. This is my very first Fashion File purchase, guys. I finally bought something from Fashion File and it wasn't a bad experience at all. So I am definitely an advocate for buying from Fashion File because my experience was great. So as you guys can tell, I purchased a Speedy 30 and the dummy bean print. This is the size that I've been wanting all along. If you guys have been following me, you guys know that I had a Speedy 35 in the dummy bean print. That was my very first Louis Vuitton purchase that I ever bought. And as you guys know, I had extreme buyer's remorse with that bag. I just never really wore that bag. The last time I wore that bag was back in September of last year, and I haven't really reached for that bag since. But I am happy to say that I finally sold that bag. It is no longer in my collection. I sold it to a lady in Texas on eBay. So that bag is a newly Texas resident. And I hope that whoever I sold it to, she will be happy and, you know, wearing that bag and showing it a lot more love than I currently was. So yeah, I'm just glad to say that that bag is finally out of my collection. I made a fairly good amount back for that bag, so I have no issues, no complaints. I'm just happy to finally have that bag out of my collection because it was just seriously pissing me off. You know, I would just look at my closet and I would just look at that bag, look at the bag, look at the bag, and it's just not even getting used. So I'm just happy and super ecstatic that I was able to find someone that was willing to purchase the bag and is going to be using that bag and, you know, wearing her a lot more than I did. So with that out the way, I now am welcoming my Speedy 30 into my collection. I am a Team 30 Speedy 30 girl all day. I just love this bag. It's perfect for every day. I can actually travel with this bag as well. No issues. I love this bag. I bought this bag back in September and I've been literally using it ever since. As you can tell, there's no nonsense when it comes to my bags. I like a nice clean bag, no issues, no pen marks, no stains, no nothing, no odors. It smells very much new. So the person that actually did own this bag probably did not wear it at all. So it feels good to say that I spent $575 on a bag that was barely used. So this is what I really love about these consignment shops. The fact that you can go on these pre-loved markets and find bags in pristine, brand new condition without you having to pay brand new Louis Vuitton price. This bag currently retails for like $1,100. With the tax, you're easily paying $1,100 for this Speedy 30. And the fact that I was able to pay $575 for a pristine, brand new looking bag is just way better and way more up my alley. So I have no issues with this bag. I was using it all throughout winter, you know, rain, sleet, snow, hail. This is practically like my only bag that I can take out in that type of weather, and this bag will be indestructible. I don't have to worry about watermarks. I don't have to worry about anything getting on the bag. You know, it's such an easy bag. You can just take a little paper towel and just dry it and just go. Like, that's what I really love about this bag. It's a great bag, honestly. And I haven't had any complaints since owning this bag, no issues. And my experience from buying with Fashion File was pretty great. I was able to purchase this. The good thing about also with Fashion File is the fact that you're able to purchase something on the layaway program, and they give you 2 months. They give you 60 days to pay off for your item. So even if you don't have the money right then and there to, like, you know, just splurge and just get it right then and there, they do give you 60 days to complete your purchase. So I really love that about Fashion File, and that's how I was able to acquire this baby. So I really love Fashion File for that. So yeah, so this is my Speedy 30 and the dummy bean print. I don't want to, you know, get too into detail with this bag because I'm pretty sure this is like a billionth freaking Speedy that you've seen on YouTube. So I'm not gonna get too heavy into the details with this bag. But yeah, this is my Speedy 30. So the bulk of this video will definitely be about this one. So this is the bag that I had spent the most money over. This is the dust bag that it came in. I bought this bag off of a private seller on eBay for a very, very, very good price. I mean, honestly, I think it was a freaking steal. But when I show you guys this bag and what I'm talking about, you guys will know that I really did get it for a steal. So this is the bag that it comes in, and the guy that sold it to me was nice enough to give me a part of his garment bag as a desk bag to protect my new investment. So I thought that was pretty cool. So even though it's not like the traditional yellow Louis Vuitton desk bag cloth, he didn't have that, but he did provide this as a way to protect my new investment. So I thought that was very, very nice of him. It is actually Louis Vuitton. It also comes with like the little lobster clasps, you know, so it's like legit, like he just hooked it up. I just thought that was a really, really nice touch. Even with this leather trim on the side, it's patina in quite nicely. It has a nice little deep honey golden patina. So this is very, very cool. So anyway, let's just get on to the bag. Are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. So I purchased, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I purchased another backpack, guys. I got the Louis Vuitton Bosphore backpack. Oh my God, I just think that she is gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so like guys, let's talk about this bag. So why did I buy another backpack? Obviously, if I have another backpack that I bought back in October. Okay, so, and while I'm out and while it's about, because it is my bag of the day, here she is. This is my Montsouris backpack in the MM size, and honestly, I could not be any more happier with this bag. I love this bag so much. I really do. It's like truly one of like my best purchases out of all the bags that I have. I think this is truly like my best purchase. I love this bag so much. I mean, I've been in a real love affair with this bag ever since I bought it back in October. I love using it for like an everyday purse. I actually haven't been using it, obviously, you know, lately, especially for the winter months, you know, when we, you know, days where we get rain or snow and stuff like that. So she's been in her dust bag for a while. I wore it a few times back in October and November, and then, you know, December, January, February, you know, I didn't wear it for like 3 months. But today is actually a nice day, so I wanted to wear it out. I have a few errands to run. I got to go run to the supermarket and, you know, errands and stuff like that. So when I'm running errands, I like to be hands-free. And this is the bag that I usually like to take. One, because, you know, I don't have to like really carry it at the crook of, you know, it's not like a satchel. I have to carry it like this. I like the fact that I could just carry it like on, you know, on my shoulder, and I could just grab and go. I like the fact that I can just be hands-free. I like the fact that it's a super small backpack, like, you know, not to the point where it's like super huge where you're like going out traveling, but it's a fairly nice size for every day. I like to be hands-free, and it's just a very, very great backpack for that. I could take this on, you know, amusement parks where I want to be hands-free. It's just such a nice, practical, and functional bag. I really, really love this bag since I've had it. So why did I buy this one? Okay, so the reason why I bought the Bosphore was because, don't get me wrong, even before I had bought this one, I always had my head wrapped around getting this bag. But at the time, you know, you go on eBay, you go on different sites, and this bag retails for so much money. Like, I mean, you could go on eBay right now and you will see people selling the same bag for $2,000, $3,000. What else? Crazy astronomical amounts have I seen? I've seen $1,700, $1,800, $1,900. And me personally, I cannot see myself spending close to $2,000 on a used bag. I just cannot bring myself to do that. So, you know, every time I would go on eBay, I would just see all these crazy prices that I just wasn't willing to pay. And that was just that. But luckily, recently, I was scouring eBay, trying to find a nice little deal. And luckily, I found a guy that was willing to let this go bag. Wow. Was willing to let this bag go for $1,500. But luckily, I decided to DM the guy on eBay just to ask him what's the lowest that he was willing to let this bag go for, and he said he was willing to let it go for $1,300. So I said, great, let's do business. I want the bag, and within like 3 to 4 days later, I finally had my Bosphore backpack. So this, I mean, honestly, like $1,300 is a lot of money, but compared to like the $2,000s and $2,500 and $3,000 that people are actually charging for this bag, because it's a discontinued piece, they're really taking advantage and selling it at a super high price. But this guy was oh my God, like this is just such a steal. This bag came from Brooklyn, and like just no issues with this bag whatsoever. So I'm going to show you guys the inside of the bag. It is like super clean. Like I just be getting so lucky with buying these bags and finding them. It's just, I'm so patient when it comes to buying bags. I'm very patient. I don't like to buy a dirty bag, you know, and I have no issues with waiting for, you know, something nice to come along. So as you can tell, the inside is very clean. It's a very, very clean pit in on the inside. Doesn't have any D-ring, but the D-ring does sit on the outside of the bag as opposed to like the smaller backpacks. The smaller backpack, the D-ring comes on the inside. So yeah, so that's the inside. It's very boring on the inside, if I must say. There's no pocket, there's no D-ring, there's nothing to clip your things inside. It's just a pit where you fit your clothes and you fit your items, and that's just that. So, you know, that's pretty much what the inside of the bag is. Really, it's just a brown lining. But I do find that these pockets are very, very, very accessible. The pockets are like butter. There's no issues going in and out of the bag. These pockets are rather deep, I must say. You could fit a lot of stuff in there. Then it also comes with this little pocket where you could slip like a flight itinerary or something. If you were going out traveling, you could fit like some keys or like a phone maybe. Maybe a small little travel size lotion if that. But no issues whatsoever. It has a nice cute little accessible side pocket on the side. The pocket goes deep. It goes all the way to like half of the bag. I hear with replicas, the replicas like kind of go in like maybe half that, and you probably fit like a toothbrush or something of that nature in there, and just that's that. But with the real ones, my hand is actually able to go deep, and it reaches like halfway into the bag, so no issues with that. Nice, fairly rather big pocket, and the date code on this one reads, and it's also a France bag. This one has FL1097. So this bag was made on the 19th week of 2007. So this bag is 13 years old. Can't really complain. Bag that is bag that is 13 years old and in absolute great condition. I honestly can't complain. It has this pretty honey golden patina to it. You guys know that I don't like the look of raw vachetta. I think this bag is in absolutely gorgeous state, and I honestly, I can't be any more happier owning this bag. So I actually used it about 2 weeks ago on a trip to South Carolina, and it was able to house all of my items with no issues. I actually did travel with my Montsouris one time, and I actually had no issues with this bag, although I did have to wear my Speedy 30 to fit other things that I couldn't rather fit in this bag. However, I was able to fit everything that I needed for one trip, and it was actually able to house all of my items. But don't get me wrong, I can travel with this one as well, but I just feel like with traveling, because this has the vachetta bottom, like I get so nervous wearing this bag as I'm traveling, as opposed to this one, it has the canvas bottom. And even though you do have vachetta lining like you know, around the canvas. I just feel like this is a lot less of a worry to worry about when I'm traveling. And the last thing that I want to do when I'm traveling is baby my bags. And I feel like with this bag, I baby it. And the fact that the vachetta bottom is so clean here, I want to do everything that I can to, like, you know, keep it like that. You know, I bought this bag in very, very excellent condition, so I don't want to do anything to jeopardize the bottom of this piece. It's so pretty. It's tanning very nicely, you know, and I don't want to like mess around and might sit it into a puddle, a puddle of water or something like that. So, you know, I'm very cautious when using this bag when traveling. So because of that, you know, just to like take that worry, you know, and not have to worry about that, I decided to finally get this one, and it's a lot less of a worry to worry about when I'm traveling. So I love this bag for that. And I'm just so happy that I'm able to have 2 discontinued items in my collection, and they're great for, you know, different purposes. I like to use this for every day. I like to use it for, you know, like little trips to the amusement park, or, you know, when I'm running errands and I need to be hands-free, but I don't want to carry a super huge bag. This is my go-to. I love this purchase. And even though I didn't buy it brand new in a Louis Vuitton store, I have to say this is definitely one of my favorite purchases ever. I just love the Preloved market specifically because of that reason. I love this bag. It's definitely one of my most favorite purchases. I love these straps. I love how it just turns into a nice pretty honey golden patina over time. And I also purchased this Louis Vuitton bag charm off of Fashion File as well, and I paid about $200 for this, so I thought it was a cute little nice little touch to put on my Louis bags. I don't think I will ever go crazy and buy another one, but I thought just buying one would just be a nice little addition to my Louis Vuitton bags. So I love my Montsouris for every day, for errands, you know, amusement parks, you know, just to be hands-free. And I also love this one for travel, like traveling. This is definitely like my go-to. I love this bag. So I'm very blessed to say that I have two very beautiful discontinued pieces in my collection. My Montsouris MM. Don't ever think I will get rid of this bag. I love this bag to death, and super obsessed with it. And now my newly Bosphore backpack, it is welcoming into my collection. I love it. I've used it for a trip so far, and so far so good. I love this bag, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. So yeah. So I think that's about it. You know, I only kind of wanted to just break this video down because I just feel like I would have been talking for like half hour, and I just probably would have been boring you guys to death. But I hope you guys liked this video, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.